When I fell in love with Eric, we were both so young, and he was just caring and fun and sweet right from the start. He grew up in Brooklyn in low-income projects. He would work all day, and he was in Baruch at night. He was very determined.
He is the example of the American dream. He's a man that came from nothing, who, between hard work, a good education, and determination, you can make it in America. And he has done that by working hard and being committed to his profession as well as to his family and friends.
He is an action-oriented leader. He's definitely wicked smart. He has a tremendous amount of empathy and caring about the perspectives and the feelings and beliefs of other people as well.
When you come to him with not only the problem and solutions to that problem, many times he's 2 steps ahead of you as he's always forward thinking.
He's a very talented person in many ways and fun to be with. We were looking for someone that would help us out after the financial crisis. And after a long, tedious process, it was very clear that Eric was the person for us. He knew what to do. And he is leaving the organization in such great shape. And so I admire him from the day he started till the day he retires.
His investment strategies have been absolutely phenomenal, and he has a very diverse team. He doesn't just talk about diversity, equity, and inclusion. He lives diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Eric is accountable for the success of Aflac Global Investments. He's built out a world-class platform. He attributes his success within the business world to the education that he got from Baruch.
He has a very good memory of his experience. He understands where Baruch students are coming from. So he knows that we are trying to be successful, but we need mentors like Eric to help us make that extra step.
Baruch helped him become the person that he is.
He never forgot where he came from, and that guided him his entire life.
He doesn't just give financially, he gives his time, he gives his energy, everything that we work with him on, he gives 100%.
Eric has always been very positive about hiring from Baruch College because he knows that Baruch puts out great students, and giving them the chance to come into a world-class asset management platform is something that brings a smile to his face.
The biggest lesson that Eric taught me is that not to be afraid.
He always had that positive side to him, and that has taught me so much about giving things a chance.
He's been a tremendous friend.
He has your back, and he's the type of person who's there when you need someone.
Eric has been able to take a chance on me. He always has my back, and he also has the back of all of his employees. And so I thank Eric for that. Eric, I just want to congratulate you. You're deserving of this acknowledgement by Baruch. I just want to say thank you.
I wish you and Lori and your family nothing but the best in your retirement. Thank you for all you've given me, and thank you for what you've given to Aflac.
I want to really thank you for being my mentor. When I met you, I felt like I won the lottery, and you make every moment a blessing.
Congratulations, have fun, you deserve it, and we love you.
We love you, Eric. You're an amazing person, and I'm getting very teary-eyed because you deserve this so much. Congratulations.
I could thank you for the past 42 years of being strong, wonderful, caring, compassionate. You are the best, and I hope we could do this again in another 40 years.
Eric, it is my distinct honor to present you with Baruch College's Distinguished Alumnus Award. Congratulations.
I'm Dov Gertzlin, a trustee of Baruch College and member of the investment committee. For the last 8 years, I've worked closely with Eric through all sorts of challenging times, and he's been an exceptional leader at the investment committee. He led us to top quartile performance through a pandemic and through many global events that we read about in the newspaper on a daily basis. Eric's wisdom, experience, high professional standards that everyone who knows him is well aware of and down-to-earth attitude, always remembering he started at Baruch, like so many others in this room, is admired by everyone who knows him. He's been a great co-chair, personal friend, and most importantly, friend of Baruch College. Eric consistently gives back to the school, even with his significant business and family responsibilities, mentoring students. He also was a really big supporter of the Baruch Investment Management Group. I don't know if anyone from the group is here tonight, but he made sure the students, it would be really important for them to have their own fund, to have real life experience and manage capital, and he was a big champion of them. So Eric, and I should also mention Eric was generous to give the school an important scholarship with his wife Lori to help students at Baruch. So Eric, it's my honor to present you with the much deserved Distinguished Alumnus Award.
We don't want to rewind. Phew, that's the first time I'm seeing that, just so you all know, and that was unbelievable. That was awesome. Thank you all. I'm blown away. Dove, thank you so much for presenting me with the award. And I think you've just learned that Dove and I co-chaired the investment committee for about 5 years. In more ways than one, Dove is responsible for getting me even further engaged with Baruch. Our friendship and partnership mean the world to me. Thank you, buddy. Now I realize the only thing between you and getting home or the dessert bar, which by the way, there's a great surprise there. Thank you, Buzzy, for that. But I do have a few words I want to say, so please bear with me, and I promise to end before the Academy Award buzzer goes off. First, I want to start with a round of applause again for my co-host, Dan, my co-honoree, Dan. Dan, you are tremendous, and your program and successful students prove that. You and your students kick ass. So keep up that great work and keep making us very, very proud. Thank you, Dan. I also want to recognize the Baruch team responsible for pulling off this great evening. Alyssa Ramos, our events coordinator, Angela Camacho, Laura Kotkin, and David Shanton. Their leadership and guidance has been awesome, and thank you so much. Another round of applause for them. Now let me start with a number of thank yous and brief introductions. First, I want you to meet my wonderful family. My wife, Lori, who you just met on the video. My son, Jared. My daughter, Stacy. My daughter-in-law, Shelby. And my sister-in-law, Audrey. And while not here tonight because it's past her bedtime, my incredible 22-month-old granddaughter, Skylar. To say that I am proud and a in-love grandparent would be an understatement. But on my introduction list, last but not least, please meet my mother-in-law, Marilyn Weisberg. She is the matriarch of the family, and while I won't say her age, though I would guess that she's the oldest here, but the wisest one here, and we are blessed to have her here sharing in this moment. And if anybody would like to go out dancing after this, she'll gladly come. But let me again thank my wife, Lori. We've been married almost 40 years. and she's allowed me to pursue my ambitions and my dreams. And while I hope and believe that I threaded the needle taking care of my family, Lori certainly did. In light of the many long hours of working, education, including going at night, my charitable endeavors, she has been by my side along with all of my family. I love you all. Thank you. I also want to thank my friends, many of whom are here tonight, who have supported me. But in particular, I want to thank Kenny and Ann Nahum, who you saw in the video. They are amazing and generous people. Lori and I are blessed to have them as great friends. I am personally convinced that they are angels placed here on earth, and they certainly are our role models. Thank you, guys. We love you and your entire family. Thank you. I want to thank Helen Mills, president of the Baruch College Fund, David Wu, president of Baruch. I also want to thank Stuart Shikiar, who's been a great trustee and a great mentor, and was the person who actually asked me to be the honoree tonight on behalf of everybody, so I thank him for that. And I also want to thank all of the trustees who also bestowed upon me this great honor. I am sincerely humbled by that. Your leadership is incredible and exemplifies your dedication to supporting Baruch and its students. I am fortunate to be part of this team. Now let me thank AFLAC and their generous support and the attendance of my colleagues, some of whom are Baruch alum. And a big thank you to Dan Amos, who you got to meet, our CEO. He's an amazing man who gave me this challenge, an opportunity to build and run global investments, and an opportunity to finish my full-time career at this great company. I also want to thank Teresa White, who you met in the video. Teresa and I and my wife have become close personal friends. We share so many bonds in our background, how we were brought up, and our passion to succeed. Teresa, you know what you mean to me. Thank you for being here tonight, and thank you for your friendship. And you all got to meet John Shalhoub as well in the video, him and I go back 20 plus years to Deutsche Bank, where we worked together, and he came with me on this journey at AFLAC, and he's just been a tremendous partner and certainly a huge part of our success. So thank you, John. I also want to thank Rob Capito, the president of BlackRock, and the BlackRock team for agreeing to be on the dinner committee. His support and their support means a lot and made a big difference. Many thanks to all of the business partners and asset managers who I have known for many years and the great partnerships we have formed, and many of them are here tonight. Your support of Baruch and being here tonight means the world to me and to the institution. And there are many here tonight who have worked with me, or who've worked for me, or who I have competed against. Your support and friendship is phenomenal. Thank you so much. Now let me say a few words from my heart. I think you learned a lot about me in the video, and I am humbled by the kind words. You know, over a 40-year career and probably 15 years of charitable giving back in one form or another, I don't do this for accolades. But when you hear distinguished people in the video talk about you, or get asked by this distinguished slate of Baruch trustees to be honored, you can step back for a moment and reflect and say, maybe I did do something right. Your words tell the story better than I can, but I do what I do because it's the right thing to do, and it comes from my heart. Now about me. It's really pretty simple. I'm a kid from Brooklyn. I grew up in the hood. I grew up in the projects, in the streets, and I learned that hard work, motivation, passion, doing the right thing would guide me. And that set me on my journey for which Baruch played an important part. I had no money. I had no mentors to speak of, just something in my gut that said, get an education to build my foundation, then go out there and kick some ass. In other words, work hard, be a great leader, bring others along with you, give back, and good things will happen. My journey, while a mountain to climb, has been an incredible adventure. Having said that, I love supporting Baruch, helping our institution and the students who look just like me. My goal is to give them every confidence they will succeed and have journeys as well. In fact, let me say congratulations to all the students here tonight and our entire student population. You are the ones who inspire us, and we are here to honor you, actually. So thank you all for what you do. In closing, from this kid from Brooklyn, thank you again for this great honor. It is truly a dream come true. Have a great night, everybody, and thank you.